And now we turn to that oil rig that sank after it exploded in the Gulf of Mexico. The Coast Guard has called off the search for the 11 missing workers. And cleanup crews spent the day trying to keep the 12-mile-long oil slick from the rig from reaching shore. Jeffrey Kaufman flew over that huge spill today.
We were 37 miles south of the Louisiana coast when chopper pilot Sean Orso first spotted it.
I've seen a slick. The slick is headed, looks like, to the northwest.
We look down at thick brown streaks of crude on a sea that is normally deep green. The remnants of the massive drilling rig Deepwater Horizon that exploded Tuesday night and sunk below the surface of the Gulf yesterday morning. After it sank, there was a slick 5 miles long. Today, that slick is 12 miles long, covering 100 square miles.
The problem? The winds are coming from the south, and they're strong, about 30 miles an hour, pushing that oil north towards the coast.
We saw where it's headed if it makes land. Fragile oyster fisheries and a bird sanctuary in the Mississippi Delta.
This has the potential to be a major spill.
We did see crews hard at work trying to clean up and contain the spill. In the distance down there, one of 7 skimmer boats. The skimmers suck oily water from the surface. The Coast Guard is confident that it can be contained. One reason? They say a probe found that the wellhead itself is not leaking crude into the sea. All of this is happening in an area of the Gulf dense with oil rigs. Right now, there are 3,500 rigs operating in the Gulf of Mexico. Earlier this year, President Obama announced he was opening more coastal waters in the Gulf and in vast areas of the Atlantic. This accident is allowing critics of that decision to say, "I told you so."
But I think one thing that's going to come from this is a realization that these are risks that are inherent in this kind of activity. Anybody who thinks that this is not something that is going to happen again doesn't know the field.
As we return from the scene, we were able to track oil slicks to within 20 miles of the shore. It is very clear that if it doesn't disperse or the weather doesn't change, it's going to head straight to the coast. Diane?
Thank you, Jeffrey. And by the way, the White House said today that this accident will not change President Obama's announced plan for more offshore oil exploration.